Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregating news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, it's going to be smoking. Look, there's going to be swearing. Look, you have been warned. So look, here I come in 3. Oh, yeah. 2. Uh-oh. 1. Bang! Welcome, everyone. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, it fucking is, because I had to do it twice. This is the second time. Fuck shit. I just did an hour show. Oh, the video worked. No audio. No audio. So this better fucking work right here this time. Or I'm just going to... Anyway, look. So look, brothers, we have a great show for you today. Bang. Don't worry. I'm here. That's what it's about. Bang, bang. Always on duty. So, yesterday, guys, yeah, so yesterday's show, I know that I showed you guys, I was wasted yesterday, man, I was all fucked up, so, yeah, that fucking, the VeChain story, yeah, that was 2018, I know. I meant to show you an IOTA DHL story, and we're going to do that later this week, don't worry, we're going to get around to that later this week for sure. I was mangled, even though when I was reading you the story, I was like, I've read this before. So, anyway, but we have stories for you tonight. We got a great show for you today. But let's just move on. Look, Ripple onboards a Mexican remit provider. Oh, Ripple lovers. Down to remittance now. I thought you were going to be the Swift killer. I thought you were going to be the banking thing. Yes. Now we're down to shitty little remitters. But this is a crypto show, and like I said, if something makes even 5 pennies, well, we're going to talk about it. And so, little Ripple lovers, we're going to talk about your little Mexican remit thing here tonight. All right, look, and then IOTA. Then we're going to talk about 2 companies that are actually onboarding, buying Fortune 500s, buying what you should have in your portfolio. Look, IOTA upgrade and some news. So we're going to talk about the new IOTA upgrade in the news. We were supposed to do that. Anyway, we're going to talk about that. And then VeChain. Look at VeChain. It's going to become a payment method. Look, use cases. All manner of them. Don't be surprised about VeChain, fuckstick. Oh, use cases. All right, so let's get going. I just did this whole fucking show, man. I am fucking pissed. Actually, I did it a couple hours ago. It's 10:26 in the morning. I actually had the show done at like 7 in the morning. I just took a couple hours nap. I was like, fuck this, man. I'm pissed off. I didn't want to talk to you in such a bad mood. Look, they want to be all grouchy. All right, let's get going. Bang. Let's get going. Let's get her done. Look. All right, so let's do a refresh. Hold on, we got to start the whole thing again. All right, let's do a little bit of refresh. Let's see what we got. $9,441. Yeah. When I did the show, Bitcoin was at, see, you can see I already filled it out. Right? You know, the little card, I fill it out when we do it. When I did the show, it was at $9,354. All right, let's just fucking do this thing. All right, 9,000. So let's start over. $9,441. Look, when I left you yesterday, Bitcoin was at $9,197. So we have gone up about 400 and change. 400 and change. All right. Look, top 10 today, brothers. Usual suspects. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Tether, Litecoin, EOS, Binance Coin, and Cardano still holding on to number 10. Look, market moves today, brothers. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Oh, these are solid gains, though. Look at these gains. I mean, these are solid mid single digits. Actually, look at everybody. Like, everybody's about 5, 6, 7. Look at that. Oh, these are solid gains. Well, there's money coming into this fucking market. Right? Like, it's across the board. Mid-single digits up. And then some. That's interesting. That's interesting right there. All right, so single this up, single this down. Single this up, single this down. Single this up, single this down. I got to make sure everything's working, man. Fuck, that was unbelievable, man. Single this up, single this down. 2, single this up to single this down. Solid gains. Look at all of these gains. All right, so look. Let's see who lost money today. You see anything on here you like, go get it because it is on sale. What's going on? Bang. There we go. Top 10 loser of the day. MadeSafe Coin, Icon, Swipe, Aeon, Synthetics Network, DXChain Token, Ardor, ABBC Coin, Molecular Future, and Paxos Standard. Let's see who made money today, brothers, sisters. Look, all you. Dogs and cats. Top 10 gainers. Hedera Hash Graph, Lisk, Centrality, NEM, Bitcoin Cash, Status, Zcoin, Decentraland, Tezos, and Dash. All right. Let's look at total market cap of the day, brothers and sisters. Look. When I did do it the first time, it was at 263.5. Let's see where we're at now. Holy, we went up $3 billion. So I did the show. Like I just said, I did the show. The volume didn't, the audio, I don't know what happened, man. It was on. This thing was on, man. I don't know what happened, brothers and sisters, but look. So, but just, all right, let's stop complaining about that. When I left you, well, I didn't leave you. You haven't seen me yet, but when I did do the show, it was 263.5. We're now at 266.8. So we went up a couple hours. Like, I did the show, and I literally just went and took a nap. Yeah, like 2 hours nap. And we went up, wow, a couple $1 billion right here. All right, let me get the new numbers. Let me get the fresh numbers. Hold on. 266.8. So we went up, 266.8. And then let's just get back to the regular way we do the show, though. And when I left you yesterday, we're at 258.2. So we have gone up $8 billion on the day. And 24-hour volume. Whoa, the volume just blasted off. Blasted off. When I did the show for you a minute ago, a couple hours ago, we're at 112.1 in 24-hour volume. But now we are at 116.8, it looks like. Yep. Wow. So we went up $4 billion in like 2 hours that I didn't even talk that I was sitting here. So look. And then when I left you yesterday, we we're at 108.9. So we went up, let's call that $8 billion. All right, look. Let's get to the fucking show. Man, I fucking did the whole thing, man. This is disappointing. But actually, I'm quite refreshed, so I don't mind. Like I said, I don't care. I'll sit here and talk about money all day. It's just that I'm doing the same story. That's what's the bother. All right, look. Remittance Provider Powering 30 million transactions per year joins Ripple's payment network. Look, Ripple lovers. Looks like you got another little remitter. Another little remitter. I know, Ripple lovers. I thought you were supposed to be the big banking thing. The taking over of Swift. The big bank. Now you're down to this kind of bullshit right here. No-name remitters in Mexico and the Philippines. All right. Well, you know what this show's about, brothers and sisters. You know me, I'm no fan of the Ripple Army. And it's such a joke. Whatever. Like the show's about, it's about anyone making money gets talked about on this show. And so this is an onboarding. And so this is what Ripple is reduced to. From being the big banking, blah, 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 blah. Oh, the Swift killer. Oh, yes, the global bank. The standard. Isn't that what they said? Didn't these Ripple Army fucksticks talk about the standard? Yeah, I don't hear them talking about Swift Killer Standard anymore. Cry. Fucking. Right? Oh, yeah, we're going to be the Swift, yeah. Ah. Yes, not so much talk about that anymore, is it? Now you're down to remitting in shitty little third world countries. Trying to. Look, but money's money, so let's get her done. Let's talk about it. Fucking Ripple lovers, what a joke. It's going to be the banking thing, yes. Fuck off. It's like anything. Look, like I told you guys, you know, the thing about, you guys got to remember corporate America and just the corporate world. Well, companies come out with products a lot. Yeah, but they don't actually work. Right? A lot of companies, most products that companies come out with don't work. It's the ones that work that stay a product line, right? So, you know, like I showed you guys, I'm going to show you and I'm going to post it tonight on this thing, Enron, the smartest guys in the room, right? And for you brothers who did watch that and sisters who actually did watch it, right? What did you see about Enron? Enron came out with, how many products did they come out with? They came out with the Enron broadband services. Failed, didn't work. They came out with Enron India, right? The energy plant that they didn't even finish. They came out with weather trading, right? That didn't work. And then they came out with broadband trading. That didn't work. Then they came out with EES. And those of you brothers who watched that video, you know, well, that was Lou Pie's little thing. Lou Pie made his money out of EES and then bounced with his stripper wife. And so you see that companies come out with products all the time that don't work, right? And so, you know, Ripple, that's what XRP is. Failure, right? The banking part of it, that's never going to happen, right? That's never, I want you to understand that, and I want you to hear this very clear and very right now. Never going to happen. Not one bank, 0 banks are using that. So now Ripple is reduced to, you know, well, just trying to get someone to use this thing called XRP, right? To justify the reason they have these billions of dollars of it, right? I mean, they can't just steal the money, right? I don't think, or else that'd probably be a whole other problem with the SEC and stuff like that. And so, you know, Ripple lovers, you know, Ripple is reduced to now trying to scrounge, fucking third world country remittance money. You know, it's a little shitty little market. It's supposed to be the global banking in global finance. Yes, MasterCard, Visa, American Express, all the big names, all the big good stuff. Fortune 500 hanging out in the real world, which we're going to talk about when we talk about VeChain, and when we talk about IOTA, companies that are actually hanging out with Fortune 500s. Yeah, the Ripple thing didn't work out. And what Ripple lovers, what people need to remember is this. Ripple is not a crypto company. Ripple is a software company that just built this thing called XRP, right? Ripple is a finance software provider. A finance software provider, I guess you could call it that. That's their company. This XRP crap and all this crypto crap is just some shit they built, and we're like, I think they didn't even think it would work, and then they're like, wow, now we've just got all these billions of dollars. All right, let's rock with it, right? Because Ripple's company, the X-Current part, that's their company, that's their software, right? That's the Swift killer, the messaging system, right? And so that messaging system works. 300 banks use it, all that. You know, people think Ripple, you know, in this crypto space, you know, crypto lovers, they think Ripple's a crypto company. They're not. They're a finance software company that just built this fucking crypto thing. And it made them a lot of money. So they printed themselves some money. And so we look at it from this perspective, like on a show like mine, we look at it from the crypto perspective, but the company itself, actually quite successful. Ripple is quite successful. The X-Current product is in over 300 banks. And, so I hope Ripple lovers get that. The Garlinghouse and those boys, this crypto crap is their side hustle, right? Ripple is a software company. They're not a crypto company. All right, I hope you all get it. So look, let's check out Ripple with their little remittance corridor to Mexico. You do know that, right? You can only use Ripple in Mexico and the Philippines. Those are the only liquidity providers they have. Garlinghouse and those boys. Look. So, a remittance provider that processes more than 30 million transactions a year is joining Ripple's cross-border payment network. But Intermex, which specializes in payments in Latin America and the Caribbean, will utilize Ripple's payment technology to power remittance between the U.S. and Mexico. Now, remember that. You can only use XRPs in the Philippines and in Mexico. Like if you're a company. Yeah, there is no liquidity provider in any other country. That ODL, on-demand liquidity thing, yeah, well, it takes an exchange, right? Ripple, the thing about Ripple is, to provide that liquidity, Ripple needs an exchange in the country of the fiat that they want to exchange the money with to accept to do that for them. Yeah, well, only two exchanges in two countries have done that. One in Mexico, one in the Philippines. You can't send money from France to South Korea with XRP. Nope. You can't send money from South Africa to fucking Singapore with XRP. Nope. Only from America to Mexico and America to the Philippines. Or in between those three. Yeah, Ripple lovers. I hope you really realize that. I hope you understand what you're invested in. I hope you get it. All right? All right, well, you've been warned. So look. Intermex. Wait a second. What's going on here? All right. Intermex with the Latin American Mexico thing. Right. So, Intermex is one of the largest U.S. to Mexico remitter service providers. Shitty little remitters. That's what Ripple is down to now. Remitters. It was supposed to be some global banking. Bank of America, TD Bank, Citibank, JP Morgan, Charles Schwab. Oh, it's going to be the greatest, fucking banking thing out here. Oh, it's going to be the new liquidity. It's going to be, I had one Ripple lover. He fucking told me off. He said it was going to be the global money. Oh, Lee, look at worker bee, settle down. And so that's what I want you to see, that, right? What a company says they're going to do, well, that's what they're going to try to do. But what else ends up happening is, well, sometimes they achieve their goals, sometimes not so much. And that's why I'm going to put the movie Enron, Smartest Guys in the Room, for you. And I'm going to post it on tonight's video. And while you watch it and look at all those products that Enron came out with. Yeah, it was a mega corporation. Yeah, none of them worked. The only thing that made Enron money was the West Coast trading desk when they fucked over California. Right? And that's Ripple. Ripple's got two products. X-Current, on-demand liquidity. On-demand liquidity, yeesh, not working. Well, no one. This just industry isn't adopting it, right? The banks are like, fuck off with all that, little crypto boy. And so now Ripple is reduced to searching around the Caribbean and Latin America for remittance crap. All right, let's check it out. Intermex is one of the largest U.S. Mexico remittance service providers in the world, processing more than 30 million payment transactions a year through a network of 100,000 payment locations. So, through this partnership, Intermex will be able to settle key currencies and match the timing and funding with its settlements requirements, reducing costs and providing transparency. Bang! Look, Ripple has not revealed whether Intermex will use XRP. Oh, and that's even the other problem. We don't even know if Intermex is even going to use the XRP part. I mean, anyway, man, whatever, man. This is just some shitty little remit. Look, you guys if you are a Ripple lover, I want you to get your head out of the sky. The banking thing, that's over. That's it. That's done. That's it. If you want to invest in a company that's going to become a regional remitter, which is what Ripple's going to end up being, a regional, not even regional, my bad, let's not even go regional, but a small third world country remitter, that's what you're invested in. You're invested in a small third world country remitter. That's it. We're the banks. Banks aren't here, baby. Banks aren't taking it. Banks aren't using it. Banks don't want to use it. Banks don't trust that they're going to get liquidity from some fucking stupid little crypto exchanges. They're not going to do that. That's stupid. Right? So all that talk about XRP being some bridge to liquidity, the banks get to get rid of their Novos and Vostro accounts. Right? Banks, first of all, don't care about having a Novos and Vostro account because they can always just replenish them through a central bank mechanism. And so, I'm not going to get into the technicals of banking with you fucksticks, but which was stupid already. I already knew that, but I didn't get into that before. But yeah, and so now you're telling them, all right, get rid of the Novos and Vostro and use these one exchange here in your country, another exchange in another country, crypto exchange, and to make your money move. They're not trusting that at all. Would you? Look at how these fucking crypto exchanges get hacked every day. Are you going to trust that there's going to be liquidity, XRP waiting for you? Fuck no. Fuck no. Not when I got a $50 billion transfer I got to do for BMW or whatever. I'm the bankster. I got to move money for BMW. Fuck no. And so, look, I want you to get that. Look, poor little Ripple lover. You are now invested in a shitty little third world remitter company. I want you to calibrate that in your brain. Third world remitter. Every single story you read, I want you to read it, and you have to ask yourself one question. Whenever you hear something, this bank using Ripple, read the story and make sure if it doesn't say they're using XRP, it's not being used. Bang. And that's why, well, 0 banks are using XRP, right? And I want you also to look at where are the numbers coming from. Lately, there's been good news about Ripple. Yeah, and I want you Ripple lovers to fucking pay real fucking close attention. The numbers come out of where? Only 2 shitty little countries. Mexico and the Philippines. Not shitty. They're not shitty. I love Mexico. I love the Philippines. My bad. Being a dick. But in terms of economics, Mexico and the Philippines, that's Ripple's only 2 corridors. That's it. What happened to SBI? SBI, Shomari. SBI in Japan, they're going to open corridors all across Asia. Never happened, did it? Look, you guys, I want you guys to get that about corporate America and about just corporations. Like, corporations have ideas. It doesn't mean they work. Just because a company has a bunch of money doesn't make it happen, right? The market has to accept it. You know what I mean? Like, just because I have lemonade doesn't mean that thirsty people are going to buy it. Yeah, maybe they want water. Maybe they want grape juice, whatever. Like, so you got to think about that, right? Like when you hear these companies yap, okay, that's your vision, what you want to happen. Now, as an investor, you and I'm an investor. I'm not a cult member. I don't give a fuck what you have to ask yourself. Well, you have to watch your investment in, is it working? Is it working? All the hype, all the yap. What's the core? What's the what Ripple's thing? What's the core? I want to be a bridge for banks. All right, you have no banks. So your core business is done. Now what are you doing? So now they're scrambling, right? They're scrambling to salvage this whole XRP debacle and become a little remittance, and like we see right here, like, little bullshit U.S. to Mexico remittance bullshit like this. And you have to ask yourself, so as an investor, you have to ask yourself, well, is that what I want in my portfolio, right? I showed you guys my portfolio, right? Like, I bought stuff. All right, well, some of them didn't work out. Yeah, they got to go. They got to fucking go. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so you have to ask yourself, and I know what you are. I know, especially if you're a little fucking Ripple lover. You thought that Ripple was going to be some big global banking thing. You thought it was going to be the liquidity for, major Fortune 500 banks, all these banks. It was going to be some big thing. Yeah, you thought so. You got blown that sunshine up that ass, Swift killer, and all this, because you didn't know that Swift isn't a company. Swift is a society of banks. But look, Ripple lover, don't worry about that. And now you have to ask yourself as the investor, wow, I put my money into this thing. Yeesh. Doesn't look like it's going to work out well the way I want it. So if you're satisfied with being invested in something that's going to become some third world, well, hopefully, but a third world remitter, all right, well, keep your money in it and have a good time. But if you're here to really make good money, like proper money, like especially you, my subscribers, we're about Fortune 500 around these parts. You shouldn't be satisfied. You shouldn't be satisfied. And look, it's not a mark on you. Garlinghouse and the boys didn't make it work. Yeah, like Enron, motherfuck. Yeah, ES. Yeah, they did that. They didn't make it work, right? And so, Ripple lovers, that's what you got to ask yourself. You going to still hold on to that and have Garlinghouse keep bullshitting you about, just around the corner, there's something, or just get the fuck out and put your stuff in something that's actually doing something. And yeah, because the banking thing is over. I hope all you Ripple lovers know that there will never be one major bank using Ripple ever. Any Fortune 500 bank? Never. Not one. Not one. They've tried it. They've looked at it. They've tested it. One guy said to me the other day, Shomari, you're crazy if you think banks don't know about Ripple. And I had to tell that fuckstick, no, my friend. Banks do know about Ripple and do not want to use it. They do know about on-demand liquidity. Yeah, and they're not using it, are they? Going to save money, this. Not using it. And another thing, little Ripple lover, Swift came out with their GPI last year. Oh. Yeah, you can move money in 9 seconds on Swift now. So all this 2 to 4 second crap is really mute. And the banks trust Swift because, well, Swift is made by banks. It's a banking society. That's what the S in the word Swift stands for. It's a society. It's not a corporation. And, yeah. So look, better choose wisely, fuck stick. Bye. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's actually talk about some companies that are actually doing something, who are Fortune 500, mega corporations, mega banks, mega. Bye. Yes. Let's talk about some Bang Brothers. Look. All right, hold on. Let's do the IOTA one first. That's another bang, though. Yeah, so then we'll do the VeChain one after. Look, let's talk about corporations that are actually blockchain services providers that are actually being adopted. That industry is actually, fuck adoption. Industry is patenting around IOTA. So that's even a whole other thing. Never mind that they want to just use it, but they're actually patenting around it. Look. And this is what I want you guys to do, guys. This is what this channel is about. I want you motherfuckers to have successful companies in your cryptocurrency warehouse space, in your distributed ledger technology provider space. Portfolio. Not space. You don't have a space. You have a portfolio. Look. You have a portfolio, brother. Look. And I wanted to have only shit that Onboards, Fortune 500s, and mega. This kind of shit right here. You can go fuck all that. Well, you want to invest in some remittance shit? Look, Wall Street ain't, when the big dogs come, when the tsunami arrives, they don't give a fuck about no fucking remittance. They don't fuck about all that. Look, bye. but they do love themselves some Fortune 500. Bang! They do love some Internet of Things. Oh, and they love them some smart cities. You know those smart cities are coming. You know those smart cities are coming, brothers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. When you go to 10 years from now, you're going to go stand at the stoplight to go cross the street, and the stoplight's going to say, "Hi, Mr. Clarke." Yeah, it's going to talk to you probably. Right? Dang on, smart city. How do you know? Well, I'm smart. I'm a city, and I'm smart. All right, I'm being an idiot. Look. Yeah, let's talk about some shit that's really doing stuff. Really doing stuff. Here it is again. Look at this. All right, fuck all that. Don't worry about it. All right. IOTA focuses on immediate adoption with Chrysalis Upgrade. Let's check it out. Bye. The IOTA project unveiled on February 3rd a series of upgrades dubbed Chrysalis, an intermediate stage between now and the removal of the coordinator. So, when it comes to the coordinator, so this thing, the coordinator that they're talking about, that's what everyone's complaining about. Everyone's saying, well, it's centralized because there's a thing called the coordinator. And I guess it is centralized. It's the thing that keeps track of all the transactions. And so the new thing is called Coordicide, which there's going to be a whole bunch of these things keeping track of the tangle. All right. So the upgrade introduced 7 important features, some which will change long-standing IOTA principles. All right. So Chrysalis, or IOTA 1.5, takes its name from the second... All right. Fuck all that. Actually, I read this, so I know what the important parts are now. Similar to Ethereum's Serenity, Coordicide is a long-term initiative that requires ample academic support to be completed. Cointelegraph reached out to the IOTA co-founder Dominic Schiener to find out how Chrysalis fits into these plans. Schiener explained, Chrysalis is an intermediate stage before unleashing the full potential of IOTA through Coordicide. Coordicide is the big deal of IOTA. I think IOTA's great right now, but whatever. IOTA lovers, all these techie nerd guys, oh, they love this Coordicide thing. It's going to be the best. All right. So look, I think it's great now. Many of the features have been long in discussion, and we have finally come to an agreement internally on which strategy we will take with the IOTA core protocol. Some of the changes are more radical, but they pose great opportunity for IOTA as they have been consistently requested from the community and, more importantly, yes, the corporate partners. Yes. Look. Features of Chrysalis. All right, we're not getting into all this techie bullshit. So, blah, 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 different frames, different this, like transactions a second and all that crap. Oh, yes. So the team is also planning to make IOTA a platform for issuing tokens. 2 key changes make this possible: atomic transactions and the switch to UTXO model. Bang! Now, why, Shomari, why is that amazing? Why that's amazing is, well, I'm IOTA, and you're going to use me for your smart city. Well, guess what? I can issue you a city token on it. So, I don't know, like right here, South Beach. Right? South Beach can issue a token to use the swimming pool, a token to use, what do you call these things? The bus, the local transport system, public transport system, pay for your driver's license if you got to go renew your license or some shit like this. So they can build these tokens to be used by the citizens for services provided by their cities, right? Yeah, that's awesome. So they're going to issue, there will be, bang! You're going to be able to issue tokens on IOTA. Yeah. So 2 key changes make this possible. Atomic transaction. All right. So this is a bunch of techie crap, though. Fuck. They're called colored coins. So colored coins, here it is right here. Colored coins is a term generally used to describe Bitcoin-based tokens, such as initial version of Tether. Though Ethereum is often associated with being the primary token platform, Sheener sees great potential for IOTA-based tokens. Why not IOTA? Why not? So he says this opens up an exciting new feature of IOTA, where tokens such as digital and physical assets, stocks, central bank, well, they're growing bigger. I said the city thing, but they actually want to go into central bank currencies and all this, etc., can benefit from the IOTA ledger and have a secure environment for their tokens to be transferred. And that's why, anyway, whatever. And then it's a bunch of, and then the new thing is, it's the new chip, this new chip that they're building on. We're not going to get it all. It's a very technical crap. Right? It's this new ternary chip. It's a chip that has 3, instead of just ones and zeros, it has ones, zeros, and -1. And so that opens up the computing world to amazing stuff. We're not getting into all that fucking shit right here. Look, so when the time arises, with ternary, that's that chip I just told you about, and other hardware, we will be able to adapt to it, he concluded. Other features are relatively... so this ternary chip, I guess I better say this. That's the new chip that's coming out. Like, that's the new way of doing stuff. And so IOTA is already ready. That's what I should say. All right, that's right. It's not an IOTA chip. That's the new computing microprocessors that are coming out for the future. And so IOTA guy is saying that they're already ready for it, right? All right, that's how I should say it. It's not an IOTA chip. It's what the future is going to be, just IOTAs. And that's the thing about IOTA. That's the beauty of IOTA, right? And that's why I keep preaching about it. It's, right, IOTA's ready for the future. It's built for the future. The Tangle, infinitely scalable. You can put anything you want on it. Yeah, there's no scalability issues or any kind of bullshit. And it's quantum proof already. Yeah, when these quantum computers come out in 5 to 10 years, you can't hack the Tangle. It's already quantum proofed. And then stuff like this ternary chip. Right, here it is. This ternary chip is going to be this new chip that is coming out in the world. It's not an IOTA thing. It's, it's not anything to do with crypto. It's just how chips are going to be made now with this ones and zeros, right? Which is the binary chips we have, ones and zeros. But ones and zeros and then a -1. Oh, well, I guess that opens up a whole shit ton of power for these developers and whatnot. So, and IOTA is already ready for that when it comes. And that's what, it's future proof. I like to look at it that way. IOTA's future ready. Yeah, fuck proof. Future ready. You got a quantum computer? Can't hack me. Oh, you got that ternary chip? I'm already ready to be used by this bitch. Years. So that's good, brothers. So look, other features are relatively minor. Adding some performance and security enhancements, blah, blah. The roadmap for Chrysalis. Sheener emphasized that Chrysalis is not a delay to IOTA's core side. So that's the thing, the core side. This is the big deal, IOTA's core side. That's the one everyone's really, 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 really blah, blah, blah waiting for. I don't give a fuck about it. I think IOTA's great right now. But if you're one of these, decentralized maximalists, it's not decentralized, blah, 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 well, Quarterside's going to do that. I don't give a fuck. You can put IOTA on one guy's laptop as long as it works. I don't give a shit if it's centralized or not. But whatever. And neither of these guys, neither of the institutions. But improving transactional performance of the projects made it. So obviously all of this is with the objective of making IOTA enterprise ready. But big dogs, enterprise ready. Enterprise ready to get rolled out in the big world. I mean, we already know IOTA's rolled out in the big world, so it's, it's not like I didn't even know why he even had to mention that, but whatever. All right, let's check it out. He also revealed a little information about the timetable of Courteside. Courteside's coming later this year. That's the big, big, big deal when it comes to IOTA. Courteside is well underway, with the first AlphaNet of Courteside having launched yesterday. Oh, nice. We are currently working with more than 3 universities on Courteside, and they are assisting us in speeding up the optimization of certain aspects of Courteside and the validation of the work itself. So, there are no specific dates are available yet, but the launch of the incentivized testnet in the summer and help, blah, blah, concrete timeline, and blah, 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 blah. Great. It's going to save the world. Great. Bye. All right. That's it, IOTA holders, IOTA lovers. Bye. Look, bye. And I know what you're saying to me. I know. If you're an IOTA watcher, I know. The argument between the two founders. I know. They said the one guy stole the money. They're saying one guy stole $7 million. Or is he demanding $7 million? I don't remember. And the one motherfucker is even talking about maybe forking it. I wouldn't worry about that, brothers. IOTA's got too many big players, and those big players will shut those two fuckstick nerds down. Tell those nerds to settle down. So don't worry about that. I know. You didn't talk about the fucking law, the fucking bullshit. I know. Because I know how things are going to go. These guys are yapping. They're in a little dick war. Who's got the bigger dick, They're in a little war right now over there in IOTA. Yeah, and the big corporations are going to tell those two nerds, settle down. There's too much at stake now. Settle down. I've just patented equipment around your little company, little nerd. Settle down. So don't worry about that. And that's why I'm not talking about it. You are talking about it. Well, you know what I mean. So let's move on, fuck. Don't worry about that little squabble within the IOTA community. This guy, he's gonna get paid his little bit of money, and the big partners will just shut those nerds down. Settle down, nerds. Just let's make this money. And then finally, buy VeChain. VeChain cooperates with ShareRing. VET becomes a payment method in the sharing economy. So you know how it goes, fucksticks. You know how it goes. Just VeChain, just onboarding, just doing this and doing this every day. Just fucking another onboarding. Look, I tell you right now. Yeah, you might wake up one day. Right? VeChain, all the use cases. Yeah. You're going to wake up one morning. Oh, yeah. VeChain's going to be in your house breastfeeding your child. Use cases. Yeah. That'll be fucking VeChain is breastfeeding your kid. Who are you? VeChain. Oh, what? Hey, yo, how'd you get in here? Brothers, sisters, look. Oh, man, just get rich. All right, look. Breastfeeding. I tell you right now. Oh, yeah, VeChain's going to be breastfeeding your kid. Oh, yeah, VeChain's going to be feeding your dog. Take your dog for a walk for you. Oh, yeah, all the use cases. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, guys. Be careful. We gotta watch out for VeChain. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me calm down. Hold on. We gotta watch out. The use cases, it doesn't stop. Now they're getting into payments in the sharing economy. Holy. My gosh. It just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Breastfeeding. That's a good one. Look. I like that one. Look. So, guys. If someone's in your house, you wake up in the middle of the night and you hear something rattling around in your house, don't worry, man. It's probably just VeChain cleaning it up. Look, with a use case. All right, let's move on, man. That's crazy. I love you guys. This show is way better than the one I actually did tape, actually. And so I'm glad I did this one. Yes, I had a little rest, so my spirits are rejuvenated. So look, VeChain. Hodlers. Here comes another one. I mean, and that's how it works, right? It's just now what, right? Like, now what are you doing, VeChain? Now what? All right, let's go. The VeChain Foundation has entered into cooperation with the ShareRing ecosystem. Within the partnership, ShareRing will integrate the VeChain token on its platform. This will enable VeChain to be used by 2.5 million hotels in 190 countries worldwide, for 1.2 million vehicles in 150 countries. For an electronic visa on arrival, now this is what I care about, though. This visa on arrival thing, that's the real thing. In Thailand, for activity and tours, yeah. You can actually have your visa on the blockchain, on the VeChain blockchain to go to Thailand. And, well, it says right here hold on, let me bang it. Right? You're going to get a visa. It's a visa. I think it's already being used, actually. Activities, tours, flights, insurance. Yeah. Oh, in February it's going to do it. All right, so it's not done yet. 3 days from now. Yeah, you're going to be able to, because it's an ID. You'll see. Let's talk. We'll talk about it. Let's go. So, blah, blah, blah. This is about VeChain. If you don't know about VeChain yet, you better wake the fuck up. Walmart uses it. BMW uses it. Louis Vuitton uses it. Renault, PricewaterhouseCoopers, bang, bang, bang. All right, wake up. So, ShareRing intends to revolutionize the sharing economy. ShareRing is an ambitious blockchain startup that aims to provide a holistic solution for consumers and businesses to unite the highly fragmented sharing economy by bringing together common services across all industries and regions. ShareRing's decentralized marketplace will allow users to securely access, connect, and pay for services anywhere in the world. So, here's a little ecosystem. You know how they have that nice charts. Yes. That's their vision. What they hope to happen. Like I said, like Enron, you hope that'll work. But look. Ripple lovers. ShareRing. All right, so we're going to skip a bunch of shit. ShareRing has the One ID solution. And I'm just going to tell you about it. Fuck all this. I'm not going to read all this techie crap. So One ID is, once you do it, you can use that ID anywhere. Like, it's just a sort of a digital ID. Once you prove who you are and all this and where you're from and all that, yeah, you'll be able to use these services, and you're not going to have to, keep entering new information and all this and all this and all this. You're just going to be like, oh, here's my One ID thing. Bang. All right. ShareRing's EVAO feature allows applicants to apply online and obtain travel authorization. Oh, this is the travel thing. Yeah, you're even allowed to do this for Thailand. Thailand is saying they're going to allow their people to use this One ID crap to travel throughout within minutes. The One ID system is set to become the linchpin technology in Thailand's electronic EVOA system, one of two companies working with Thai authorities to provide this service. So there's two of them. The new visa system eliminates much of the hassle involved in entering the country, in addition to bringing an estimated 10 million users to the ShareRing platform in the first year. All right. And then, as we know, Walmart uses VeChain. So Walmart, right, like we read about that, I don't know, that was like 2018. They had the first bunch of products that they used with VeChain. Now they've added 100 more. Bang! Look, VeChain hodlers. Everything's running smoothly. So look, let's get out of here. Bang! What do we got? Sweetie, unmoney. Exactly. They're unmoneyed. Well, fuck, you can have all that electronium. All these electronium guys got on my ass last night. Look, asshole. I get what you want to do, but Well, if someone doesn't have money, they can't do that. So go fuck yourself. Bang. All right. Look. Oh, but bang. There we go. Look where we got Hurricane Master. Levy by the sea brother. Bang. Ben M. Levy by the sea brother. Bang. Radster. Levy by the sea brother. Bang. What's Radster talking about? Another great show, sir. Loving them Cardano updates. Well, I'll keep them coming. As long as Cardano keeps updating, well, we're going to keep talking about it. Look, don't see why not. Beniam, what's Beniam talking about? Look, CB News. Shareholders of U.S. Jewish company Tiffany have a green light for acquisition for luxury behemoth Louis Vuitton for $16 billion. Setting the French firm to be a player in the fine gems. All right, great for them. Look. Whoop. What we got here? Hold on. I see the Ditko family. Look, Ditkos. Bang. Levy guys, see guys. Bang. Bitcoin Kong. Levy brother, see brother. Bang. Yes. Brent C. Spy lady. Levy lady, see lady. Bang. All right, here's all the miscreants right here. Let's get them all done right in one fell swoop. Look, Edwin. Love you, brother, see you, brother. Bye. Stop with that fucking zero hedge. Stupid in, stupid out, brother. Look, Tony Young. See you, brother. Bye. Papa Doc. Love you, brother, see you, brother. Bye. Dino. Yes. Our European battalion, our European sleeper cells over there in the Netherlands. Dino, Ronkes, son of a bitch, and Van Breeden. Oh, yeah. Bye. Yes, that's our Netherlands posse holding it down. Oh, and here's another Netherlands motherfucker right here. Look, son of a bitch. Bye. Look, bye. Bye. Yeah. So you got to do those Netherlands boys, though. You got to keep them under control. You got to give them a back. Look. All right, because they're a rowdy bunch. Oh, yeah, those Netherlands boys, they're rowdy. Yeah, they're a rowdy bunch. Yeah, drinking, smoking, rowdy. Look, Thursday VeChain. Bye. What do we got? Mool. Babino. Bye. Oh, this is one of these. Oh, these Electronium guys last night. They got on my ass about Electronium. I guess they didn't like what I said. Well, dickhead, it's not about me. What do you want, motherfucker? If a fuckstick doesn't have money for a phone, it's not going to work. Yeah, they're called unbanked because they're what? Unmoneyed. Like, are you blind? They're unmoneyed. If you don't have money, well, you can't do that. You can't buy a smartphone. You can't pay the monthly subscription. If I'm a villager in fucking India, am I going to worry about paying a $50 fucking phone bill? Or am I going to worry about putting food on the table for my wife and kid? Come on, grow up, you moron. It's not about that Electronium sucks or anything. It's just, look, the economics just don't work. Here in America, I showed you. We have internet deserts. We have banking deserts here in America. In America. Yes, in America. I know if you're not from here, you think this place is super fancy pants. Nah, dog. Once you leave these cities. Once I drive half hour outside this city, I'm in a whole other world, dog. Oh, whole other world. Yeah, white people running around in bare feet and garbage. Fucking trailer park. Oh, yeah. Yes. That's the reality. That's the reality. And so that little trailer park lady, she ain't worried about fucking getting a smartphone so she could do some Electronium or there, some fucking micropayment. She's worried about just buying food. Yeah. So, why did we get into that? Oh, because you Electronium guys, you got on my ass last night. Yeah. So you have to, the thought of what the company wants, what you have to understand, first of all, what you have to understand is, in the tech world and all this tech stuff, yeah, we're all middle class people. And these kids that are building these new ideas and these new innovations, yeah, they're middle class. You know, they have never hungered before. They've never went without a meal. They don't know what it's like, right? They don't know the streets. They don't know what it's like to be hungry and all that. They're not from a village in Africa, right? And so they don't understand the reality of it, and they view it from their sort of bourgeois, what we call the bourgeoisie, from their bourgeois mind, their bougie minds. Yeah, well, that bougie shit doesn't work on some poor folk. Poor folk need food. All that bougie shit, get a phone and all this, doesn't work. And so, I know you guys got angry at me last night, but asshole, you're angry because you're an idiot. Okay? Look at reality. Okay? A fucking villager in Africa ain't affording that. And even if they could, would they rather pay for the phone or would they rather just buy extra food? Okay? Grow up. All right. Bye. Now, I'm not dissing you, Huel. Babino, I'm just saying for you electronium fucksticks who fucked with me last night. Fucking morons. Right? You have to remember, we're middle class. In terms of society, in terms of the world, yeah, we can afford stuff. Yeah, most people in the world can't. Right? Most people in the world can't do what we do. To you, it's easy to go buy a $5 coffee. Right? A $5 American coffee. Yeah, that $5 American in most countries in the world, would feed a family for like a week. Right? You don't get it. You're when you buy your little Starbucks, you've spent as much as someone pays in a week. Right? To buy wheat, just to make some bread. Right? Most of these people, a lot of people in the world, they don't even have meat. They don't even need meat. They've never eaten a piece of beef. Yeah. They've never eaten a chicken leg. Fuck no. Fuck no. They eat beans and rice and stuff. You guys got to wake the fuck up. All right. So look. All right. So look. Let's move on though. I'm getting angry. But still, fuck this though. You understand? So when you're looking at this crypto space, you have to stop. Well, you have to understand that you're a privileged person. If you're watching me, you're probably privileged right now. You're seeing this on the internet. Yeah, most fucksticks can't watch me on the internet. Yeah, all around the world. You can't watch me in some village in Guatemala. No. There isn't even service to do so. And you wouldn't have the money to do so anyway. And so you have to get that. I want you guys to remember that when it comes to this crypto space and all this stuff, we're coming from a privileged mind, and we're coming from a privileged in terms of globally. And I know, I don't feel privileged. I know a bunch of you are broke ass motherfuckers. You ain't privileged at all. But in terms of just our society, we're privileged, right? And so we're looking at things from, well, we could just do this and that, and I'll help these poor people. They live a whole different world, buddy. It's a whole different life. You know what I mean? Some fucking guy out there, like I said, in Africa, in some village, he didn't give a fuck about that. He's just worried about raising his goats and taking those to market, so he can trade them for some rice and some flour to feed his family, man. Like, you know what I mean? So there's a little sort of arrogance that we have in a little way. Not that you're trying to be arrogant, but just that I want you to remember that, like, only 15% of the world is middle class. Okay? I want you to remember that. The other 85% are poor. They live under, I don't know the numbers, but they live, kind of people who live, $10 a week type shit. Yeah, that's the whole world. We are the privileged ones. And so when you look at this crypto crap and you hear these crypto nerds talk about some shit, yeah, they're coming from it from that perspective, all right? And so remember that. And so when you hear shit about, we're going to help the unbanked, the only thing to help the unbanked is, to give them money. They're unbanked because they're stupid. They're illiterate. Yeah, that fucking villager in India, he's illiterate. He can't read. Even if you gave him a phone, well, he couldn't read it to use it. All right, so grow up, get real. All right, let's move on. Look, transformational killer bee. Love you, brother, see you, brother. But look, who we got? Rodster. Love you, brother, see you, brother. We already gave you one, but get another one. Look, Hardaway. Love you, brother, see you, brother. But look, Wales Heaven. Bang. All right, buddy. Karen and the Thomas family, the Thomas crew. Bye. The Thomases. Look, Rob. I love saying it. Bang, Robert. All right, man, let's just get out of here. Bang. Bang. All right, there we go. Bang. You're welcome. All right, so we had a great show for you today. Ripple Onboards, Mexican remit provider. So, like I said, I hope that Ripple lovers, if you are an investor in Ripple, I hope you realize the transition. The days of Ripple going to be some big global banking thing and all that kind of crap, that's never going to happen. That has been rejected. The banking industry around the world has rejected that idea. And like I said, it's like anything, like Enron. Like companies come out with ideas to make money. It doesn't mean it works. Right? It doesn't mean it works. I'm going to put the Enron story tonight. I'm going to put the Enron story right here for you. And I want you to watch that video and look at all the products Enron came out with. None of them worked. The only thing that Enron worked was when their West Coast traders fucked over California for the energy. Yeah, all the rest, all their other ideas, fail. Well, Ripple only has two ideas. X-current, on-demand liquidity. On-demand liquidity, failure. Well, in terms of banking, and the X-current thing is working. And so that's what I want you to realize, like companies, just because the company says they're going to do something, well, that's what they're going to try to do. Okay, a company's going to try to do that. They're going to put their product out there on the market and see if it is accepted. Just because the company, like I said, the Microsoft phone. Did I say that already? Anyway, Microsoft, remember they had the phone? Yeah, where's that? Yeah, companies come out with products all the time. They don't work, right? And so Ripple, XRP, didn't work. Yeah, bank said, yeah, nice idea, but yeah, we're good. And so now, if you're still a Ripple holder, understand that you are now a part of investing in some little company that has only two liquidity providers, one in Mexico, one in the Philippines, and that those liquidity providers are not servicing banks. They are servicing shitty little, let's not use the word shitty. Let's be nice about it. Regional remitters. Not even regional. Let's I'm being generous there now. But country remitters. Yep, that's it. That's it. MoneyGram uses Ripple in 10% of their transactions to Mexico. Exactly. Only 10%. If it was so great, why aren't they using it all the time? Yeah, only 10%. And I don't even believe that number is real. I think they're just saying it because Ripple paid them the $50 million. And so they're like, all right, we'll give you a little bit of love. That means 90% of remittance from America to Mexico through MoneyGram is still done the old-fashioned way. Well, I guess Ripple really isn't that valuable, is it? So I want you to use your brain. I want you to figure it out. Look, Ripple lover. Oh, poor little Ripple lover. Supposed to be the banking, the Swift killer. Take over the banking. Right? You dumb fucks actually believe that shit? Look. Well, they tried. I mean, it's not that they didn't try. It just didn't work. And so now you have to come to the conclusion, well, we tried something. It didn't work. Now what do I do with my money? Right? You're invested. You're in. You're probably down. Yes, I'm sure you're down. And now what? Yeah, you better reallocate those funds, homeboy. You better juggle that portfolio, son. Oh, you better juggle real hard on that Ripple. And remember this. Yeah, Ripple failed. You didn't fail. You heard of a good idea, you took a shot. Didn't work. All right, well, move that money to another investment vehicle, another asset within the asset class, right? Like I showed you guys my portfolio. Yeah, well, my Neos, yeah, well, I was guessing. It didn't work. All right, well, I'm going to juggle that. Right? My Tron. Oh, fuck. It's not that it's not working, just that ain't the shit I need. I need Fortune 500. And so, yeah, I'm going to get rid of the Tron. Is that a reflection on me? Shomari, you idiot, you fucked up. I didn't fuck up. Justin's son fucked up. He's got a great blockchain and he should put fucking Fortune 500 companies on it. If he doesn't want to do that, well, I'm going to take my money elsewhere. I am the investor. You're the investor. They have to prove to you that they're doing stuff. Okay? Like I've told you this story before. You're like a sports team owner. Well, I own the Dallas Cowboys. I own the LA Lakers. I own the Manchester United or some shit like this. Yeah, well, the players, I own those fuck sticks. That's my portfolio. Right? The players are the portfolio. And if a player doesn't work, if he doesn't pan out, well, look the fuck out my portfolio. And I bring in a new player. Right? You got to be cold-blooded. You got to be heartless. You guys are kind of in love with stuff and shit like this. You little worker bees, like you're in love with stuff. These are companies. They don't know you. They don't love you. They don't care about you. And you better be the same way with them. Okay? You fucking put in your portfolio what's producing, and you fucking kick out of your portfolio what isn't. Yeah, that's it. It's not a reflection on you. Like, oh, I made a wrong decision. Yeah, well, that's investing, dickhead. And you'll probably make a lot more going forward. We all do. Right? Every trade I make, if you're new here, I'm a Forex trader. Yeah, well, 8 out of 10 times I win. Yeah, well, 2 times I get crushed. Do I cry about it? I get angry about it. I don't like it. But I mean, so what? All right, you move on. All right, and so Ripple lovers, that's what I want to tell you guys. You better fucking move on. The banking thing is a failure, a total failure, a complete and utter catastrophe. There is not one bank using it. Never mind, like, forget about Fortune 500 bank like Bank of America or Wells Fargo or Citibank. I mean, we don't even have, there's not even shitty little, credit unions using this crap. You know what I mean? Like, so the banking thing's done. And now Ripple is reduced to shitty little remittance, right, in the Philippines and Mexico only. Remember, you can't remit with XRP to France. Nope. You can't use XRP to remit to Guatemala. Nope. Only Mexico and the Philippines. Only 2 countries in the world. It's a shit show. It's a fiasco. And as a subscriber of mine, I want you to really think hard. I don't tell you what you do with your money, but I do give my opinion and want you to really think hard. Do you want to be invested in a Filipino-Mexican remitter company? Or are you going to take your money and actually do something better with it? Look, so that's that. Bang! And better would be something like this. Bang! IOTA upgrades and the news. So, with actual Fortune 500 companies, IOTA. Fortune 500 companies. Now, IOTA lovers. Look. And I told you, that thing right there. Did I say it? Oh, yeah, exactly. And now, so not only IOTA doing the whole stuff we always talk about every day, but now they're going to issue tokens on it even. So now if you're a smart city, like I said, I mean, this is just my own thoughts. I haven't read anything. I don't know. But if I'm the city of South Beach and I use IOTA, for my smart city crap, yeah, well, I can get a South Beach token made, SB token, right? And my citizens can use it for the bus and, like I said, like getting your driver's license or I don't know what, whatever shit you do with the city. And so that's amazing. And And so, and also the quarter side thing, that's the main thing. That's the main thing that's coming later this year, quarter side. So today's upgrade was a bridge between where they are now with the Tangle and where they're going to be with quarter side. So it's like a little middle ground. As long as it works, great. So look, and then finally VeChain to become a payment method on this thing, ShareRing. And so that's cool, that ShareRing thing. It sounds like they're going to sort of just kind of get all this sharing economy crap, and all right, you can use VeChain to pay for stuff with it and all that. And so, great. So look, let's chilling kill. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. I hope this fucking tape this time, because if this didn't tape, you're out of a show tonight. So bang, subscribe below, press the bell. You get automatic notifications when I do the show. The greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Look, my name is Shomari Clarke. Love talking money. Bang. Love talking crypto. Bang. This is the favorite time of my day. So look, thank you for having me in your home. And let's hope that you can hear me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So look, subscribe below. Watch that video here. Bang. See you guys tomorrow. My name is Shomari Clarke. I'm always on duty. Yes. Over and out.